to Snape Chat, the voice of the Snapedom, the podcast where we discuss all things Snape, always. Join us as we dive into the world of the bravest man we ever knew in art, fanfic, meta, and more. Obviously. This is Snape-centric with episode 30, and I've got a really special show for you. I'm joined by Blendy, Masao, and Megs as we listen to songs about Snape. This is a selection of songs from my Snape-centric Spotify playlist. Go to our website at snapechatpodcast.com for links to the songs, albums, and lyrics if you want to follow along. Enjoy the show. This is Snape-centric, and I'm here with Blendy.
Hi, my name is Blendy. Avid Snape reader for over 15 years now.
All right. And Masao.
Hi, my name is Masao, and I love drawing Snape and reading fan fiction about him.
Yay. And Megs.
Yeah, I'm back. It's been a while, but I'm excited to be back again. I've missed this so much.
We've missed you too.
Mm-hmm. So for those that don't know me already, I mean, I've guest hosted in the past, and I also do Care of Magical Shippers podcast, which focuses on Harry Potter ships and things like that. And I'm a big Snape fan, so that's why I'm here.
Today, we're going to do Snape and music. And I guess most people don't know, but there actually is there are a lot of songs about Snape. That's something that I've been collecting for about 2 years on Spotify. So you can go to the Snape-centric playlist if you want to. We'll link that in the show notes. Yeah, so we're just going to play a selection of them here today.
Yeah, I didn't even know there was this much Snape-related music before this.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I have like 160 songs on the playlist.
Wow.
It's awesome.
Yeah.
Insane. Wow.
Okay, the first song is It's Real for Us by Lauren Fairweather. All right, and I have lyrics.
Since I was a kid, I couldn't explain the things I did. Thought it would make my family proud. Instead, it kind of freaks them out. If there's a place where I can go to step outside the status quo, I'd tackle every lesson plan. If I could stop hiding who I am. Soon you told me you're lying. She just won't believe you. Says there is no Hogwarts. So Seb, is it really true? But it's real for us. It's real for us. It doesn't matter what the muggles say, cause it's real for us. It's real for us. Oh, it's real for us. It doesn't matter what the muggles say, cause it's real for us. He says the cast protective charms to keep school away from harm, hidden away from muggle eyes. They couldn't find it if they tried. I just can't wait to go and see so many people just like me, cause all I've wanted for so long is to find a place where I belong. It'll come by out, a letter just for me. Is this really happening? It feels just like a dream, but it's real for us. It's real for us. It doesn't matter what the muggles say, cause it's real for us. It's real for us. Oh, it's real for us. It doesn't matter what the muggles say, cause it's real for us.
Okay. That was Lauren Fairweather with It's Real for Us from her album The Prince's Tale from 2011. She has done a whole entire album of The Prince's Tale.
Yeah, that's so cool.
Yeah, have you listened to it?
Not the whole thing, no.
Oh, it's really good. And she also is a YouTube personality.
I didn't know
okay.
that.
She makes adorable handmade projects,
Oh, cute.
all sorts of plushes.
Oh, I love that.
My favorite are her bow truckles. But and now she's into journaling.
Oh, cool.
And has a whole channel for that.
Like the bullet journal kind of thing?
A bullet journal?
Where people like do bullet lists and like different kinds of graphics in their journal. I don't really know how to describe it, but it's really cool.
Yeah, I think that's the same thing. Yeah.
Cool.
I didn't know about that, but the I listened to the album and it's beautiful. I really liked it.
Great. Yeah. She's from Providence, Rhode Island, by the way. We're just mentioning where everyone's from.
Mhm.
And she also started with the Moaning Myrtles in 2005.
Is that what they call filk music?
I think it's a little bit different. It's more what they call wizard rock.
Wizard rock. Okay.
Yeah.
Cool.
Which started in 2000 with Ode to Harry by the Switchblade Kittens. And in 2002, Harry and the Potters was the first band.
Wow. They were like, that's really back to kind of the beginning of the fandom.
It really is. And yeah, it got really huge for most of the aughts, I guess.
Mm-hmm.
And then it slowly tapered off, but people are still rocking. So
absolutely.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, like our next person. This is Small Folk with Snape Hearts Lily.
Those eyes, they're looking everywhere except in my way. Look at those eyes, look at that heart. It's big enough to live, but who has the keys? Look at that heart. If only there's love hidden inside. There's secrets, and these secrets can breed in secrecy. The pictures left unfinished until the end revealed. If only, yeah, if only the love that I still feel could breathe. Maybe, yeah, I need you. Over and over, through and through. I need you. Tell me, what do I have to say or do just to get these emotions through to you? In the end, we'll all lose you. Look at those eyes. They're looking everywhere, but never at me.
Wow. That's such a beautiful song.
It really is, yeah.
It's Snape Hearts Lily from Smallfolk, 2019, from his album Harry Potter and the Dangers of Being a Hero.
It just sounds so professional.
really
Like,
does.
It sounds like, like
Yeah.
a professionally produced album. It's gorgeous.
Yeah, well, this is from Brendan Horn, his singer-songwriter project. He's the frontman for Madison Minor and We the Revelry.
wow.
So he does have some professional chops going there.
Nice.
Yeah, I can't get over how much it sounds like something you could hear like on the radio.
Yes.
Mhm.
The lyrics just kill me though.
Yeah.
And it makes me think of, like, as a tween, like when you hear the music on the radio and half the time you don't even really know what the lyrics are. You're just like, oh yeah, this is a good, sounding song. And then all of a sudden it's like when you get older, you go back and listen to things again. And then it could be like, oh my gosh, I liked a song about Severus Snape.
Right.
Yeah. Okay, the next one is an instrumental. There are quite a few instrumentals in my collection of Snape songs. This one is Severus Snape by Roger Fraxedas. Yes, Severus Snape by Roger Fraxedas from his album Albus. He's from Barcelona, Spain, and that was in 2019.
I really, really love that one. Like, I listened to all the songs before the episode, and I just kept thinking, like, oh, this is like an RPG, and this is the song that introduces Snape as a character.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
I would love to see that either in a cutscene or a small movie, and it zooms in on Snape, him being busy and whatnot. It would be amazing.
Yeah, Roger described the whole album as an attempt to create a soundtrack for a fictional movie.
Oh, cool. Yeah. I can see him like brushing his hair out of his eyes, and it's like suddenly slow motion.
Yeah. There's so much mysteriousness in it.
Yeah.
And then, I don't know, it picks up then with the chords, and it's like, he's doing something now.
He's planning, he's brewing.
Yeah.
It's in a minor key. It's very serious. We love it.
Yeah. Okay. I have another instrumental. It's Snape Kills Dumbo by Weirder. That was Snape Kills Dumbo by Weirder from his 2020 album Space Jail. And he's from the Denver area.
It was super like chill.
Yeah. Still had that mysterious element to it.
Yeah, very much so. Like some kind of a cyberpunk AU fan fiction.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is something I could listen to while I work and just go in the background. It's perfect ambient music.
Yeah.
Totally.
Okay, the next song is A Song About Severus Snape by Horse Bitch.
I showed you all my songs and random YouTube videos, and I hope that you would find these things to be a positive reflection of me. And then I begged you not to go back to your townhouse, and then I hit your jewel while you were sleeping. Here I am, relying on a million, trying to live in the end, gotta get a thyroid gland, going to the Taco stand, driving to New Mexico, fucking Severus
film franchise of Harry Potter has inspired a monumental fandom community with a voracious outlet of fanfiction and general musings on the text and the vivid universe contained therein. A significant portion of these texts deals with Professor Severus Snape, the stern potions master with an ambiguous ethics and loyalties. This song explores a small community of the Snape fans who have gone beyond the narrative retelling of the character as constrained by the work of Joanne Catherine Rowling. The Snape wives, or Snapists, are women who channel Snape, are engaged in romantic relationships with him, and see him as a vital part of their daily lives. In these contexts, Snape is viewed as more than a mere fictional creation. He is seen as a being that extends beyond the Harry Potter text, with Rowling perceived as a floating interpreter of the pseudo-textual essence. Fuck.
Hey, that was a song about Severus Snape from Horsebitch from their R.I.P. Pistachio album from 2021. They describe their music as proto-cuck, emo tonk, and they're from the Denver area.
That's great. That's so funny.
Yeah, I don't know, the whole idea of sex with Severus Snape on the astral plane.
Yeah. We've got some Snape wives content here.
Yeah.
We haven't actually talked about them much at all, I don't think, on the show.
I don't think so.
Yeah, that would be a fun episode in the future for sure.
I've definitely encountered them on Facebook, and they don't like me because I draw
still.
Yeah, I mean, like a little bit, but they really a lot of them don't like if you're drawing like slash with Snape in it, because I don't know, that ruins their image of him, I guess.
Oh
yeah. Well, it's more like a self insert stuff. It makes me think of Japanese animation when they don't like they like hint at gay relationships, but they don't go full in, because apparently a big part of like merch and like money that comes in is for girls to ship themselves with characters. So it's like they don't put too many people in relationships if they can avoid it, unless it's like genuinely, obviously, like a romantic based, storyline.
Right.
But I just always thought that was really funny, that I'm like, oh, literally the appeal is to just like sort of hint at the possibility so that us shippers can just have a great time, but then also the self-insert people can have their anime boyfriends and
best of both worlds,
have their great time. Yeah, exactly.
Well, I think there's been kind of an explosion of Snape reader fic.
I've seen a lot of that on Tumblr.
Yeah, same.
Yeah, in fact, I actually don't get as much of it that I put on my reblog as everything else, but just because there's so much of it.
Yeah,
so interesting. And I just love the oddness.
Yeah,
I mean, the whole song is just crazy.
It's very
lyrics.
wacky and tongue-in-cheek.
It matches the genre very well, I think, because all the songs in the similar genre I listened to when I was a kid, so like, I don't know, 15 years ago or so, was always as wacky and random as this one. And I'm so happy the genre is still alive.
Yeah. Well, their whole album is, each piece is a song about something. A song about the vampire, a song about three-legged dog, a song about carrots, a song about fuck.
Wow.
So,
they're having fun, living their best life. Yep. Carrot Severus, whatever.
Yeah. Okay, so continuing in the punk vein, I have Half-Blood Prince by All Hype.
I took a note, I worked it for my right to protect your boy and anyone that might floor. I was spinning through the stars for hours under the tree. I'm the tech teacher from Lucas Powers. I never wanted you to hate me, just for you to grow. Look at me with your mother's eyes, 'cause I want you to know. Don't be afraid to make a melody. It's not a melody, more of a memory for you. And if you feel like you're the enemy, take a step back and think that the enemy is me. The enemy is me. I fight for you, I fight for you. I risk my life for you. All this for the future of this. Still I cry for you, I fight for you. Sacrifice my life for you.
That has so much energy. I love it.
Yeah.
Half-Blood Prince by All Hype from their 2020 album, Greetings from the Other Side. Oh, I'm sorry, it's an EP. They're originally from Honolulu and have moved to Portland, Oregon to pursue their musical career as a professional pop punk band.
They definitely have a Portland sound.
Yeah. I think they ended up in the right place. Yeah. It's
Uh-huh.
Is Portland famous for this genre, or?
Oh yeah. I mean,
Yeah, it's very, I don't know how to describe it, but it definitely, it has like a lot of younger people like kind of gravitate to Portland. It's definitely more like I don't know how to describe it, but
alternative.
it's like alternative, kind of like progressive, but also like chill. Like it's really hard to describe.
that's where
I get it, I think.
that's where
Yeah.
like the grunge genre kind of emerged as well, like in the early 90s. So they have kind of a history of birthing music genres, I guess.
Mhm.
There's
Okay.
a TV show called Portlandia.
Oh yeah.
Yes, which is hilarious. I mean, it literally makes fun of all the things that
But in a loving way.
makes Portland. Yeah, it's very affectionate, like kind of SNL crew skit type of thing. Highly recommend, because it's very like woke, progressive, LGBTQ
Mhm.
like communities and charities, and 90% are vegans. Like, I mean,
Mhm.
it's just like that's kind of like the generic as far as like our age demographic, I guess you could say. Like, that's kind of the Portland
Mhm.
like
Okay.
thing. Yeah, that's a really funny show.
Fun fact, when I moved back to the US, Portland was the city my plane landed in.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've been there a couple times. Great record stores, I guess that
Mhm.
fits in with the whole thing. Okay, our next song is instrumental Snape in Heaven by Soulier.
Snape is heaven.
He is heaven, yes. Yes, I was Snape in Heaven by Soulier. I'm not sure how to pronounce it. I think Soulier from Calgary, Alberta, from his 2016 EP Mandarin. He describes himself as a pile of atoms creating sound waves.
That's another very like chill vibe one. It kind of reminds me of those like binaural beat videos that like people use to relax on YouTube.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I don't really know from electronic music myself, but yeah, it's kind of hypnotic. You're
Yeah.
right.
Mhm.
Maybe this is what Snape relaxes to after the war is over.
Hmm. And yeah, hopefully not in heaven though. He's
Yeah.
Right. Just figurative heaven,
Yeah.
not
Yeah.
literal.
wherever he's at is heaven.
Heaven is like a nightclub and he's vibing there.
Yeah, there you go. Okay. All right. The next song is one that I was not able to get permission to play, but since I tried for 2 years and I really love this song, I decided to include it. So if at some point they say no, then I'll have to cut it out. Yes, this is Half-Blood Prince by Accio Azkaban.
There's something about the dark side that's playing with my mind, trying to ignore the thing that caught me by surprise. It's holding on and taking me to places that I've never seen. I don't know how this wrong can feel so right. Severus, come and pleasure us, feeling desperate for your touch. Severus, speak to me, you sexy Slytherin. Come and wrap me in your cloak, place your hand around my throat, squeeze it tight and make me choke. Snape, Daddy, Snape, Daddy, let me heal your scars. I knew you weren't a bad guy from the start. Snape, Snape, in your black cape, wear me like a bad girl, put me in my place. Drop me with your potions, eat me with your face. Take me to the back room, close the door and drapes. Rub it, thud it, bub it, hump it. Grind to me, baby, I'll be the baby, you'll be the daddy. Rick Murders, rate the game, he's coming to my dreams again. Snape, Daddy, Snape. Snape, Daddy, Snape, Daddy, let me heal your scars. I knew you weren't a bad guy from the start. You had me underneath your spell right from the start. I hope the feeling's lost. Snape, Snape, visit me again. Take out your wand, we can play a little game. Push me to the wall, whispering my name. Press it up against me, I wanna feel your pain. Rip off your buttons, don't be shy, don't be stubborn like a snake. Mr. Snape, do you feel your heart race? Take it easy, take it slow, before I lose control. Snape, Daddy, Snape, Daddy, let me heal your scars. I knew you weren't a bad guy from the start. Snape, Daddy, Snape, Daddy, let me heal your scars. I knew you weren't a bad guy from the start. Snape, Daddy, Snape, Daddy, let me heal your scars. I knew you weren't a bad guy from the start. That was Half-Blood Prince by Accio Azkaban. And that's all I know about them.
That really reminds me of kind of the heydays of the Harry Potter fandom, maybe around 2010, like just the energy of the fandom at the time.
Yeah, it's It's definitely not the Virgin Snape version of him.
Yeah, that's true. Well, because with fan fiction, you either get that or you get like the Virgin Snape. Like that seems to be the trope, and yeah.
Or I'm gonna make him not a virgin anymore.
Yeah.
But I just remember like people calling him like Slytherin sex god, and like that's the energy of that song.
Yeah.
Yeah, totally. I saw this, or I heard it on an edit, and it's like, oh, that's a neat song. And so I just searched for Snape Daddy Snape and found it.
It's very catchy too.
It is. Yeah. Yeah, I wish they would contact me. I tried for 2 years to hear back from them, but oh well. I guess it's probably an email they don't.
And I mean, plenty of people have like left fandom and things like that, and are just not,
Yeah.
So
yeah, this is actually from 2020 something. 2020,
really?
2021.
Really recent.
Wow.
Huh.
2 years ago.
Yeah, that'd be wild that you couldn't get in touch with them.
Yeah, I think they just put it out there and then
and they're like, this is
just
it.
like a hit and
no
run.
names attached.
Yeah,
Just like, hey, here's the thing we made.
Well, their picture is the two of them with sheets over their heads and sunglasses.
Okay.
So yeah, maybe it isn't something
Yeah, I don't know.
Well,
I also like it. This is so far the only song that actually mentioned Rickman in there, which I think was a big base for that part of the fandom that started this Snape as a sex god and daddy part. Well, we don't know if he would not be the actor who played him, how that would have ended up, I think, but this gave a big jump in that direction, I would say.
Yeah, definitely. It gives him the nod. And I don't know, do people actually, I guess people do actually dream about celebrities or whatever, or Snape, period.
I've definitely had Snape dreams, not Alan Rickman Snape, but like book Snape.
Yeah.
Your version of Snape.
Yeah.
Everybody has their own version. So.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And yours is short and adorable and
short and salty.
Is.
And I love him.
Yes, me too. All right. In the same vein, we have Lily and James with Snape Seeker.
This is my favorite, hands down. Love this. I'm so excited.
It's a lot of fun.
It's so good. Just because of the name.
If only Professor Snape wasn't 63, I'd have him over to my house for tea. Pretend to let him teach me occlumency, but I'd really want him to see the thoughts I have of him and me. I know that everybody kinda wants him dead, but he's all I see in the mirror I've ever said. His daddy was a muggle and his mama was a bitch. I'm not a witch, but I'm sure together we could make some magic. Even though I don't think I'd end up in Slytherin, I'd concoct a damn good love potion. So I'd be sure he'd come knocking on my door, ask to be the head of my house, jump on his broomstick and make a score. If I were a seeker, he would be my snitch. He'd be in my arms with just one glance. I know it's like a tears, but I bet on my knees begging that once we could make some magic. Yeah. Snape Seeker, I'm a Snape Seeker, baby. Snape Seeker, I'm a Snape Seeker, yeah. Snape Seeker, I'm a Snape Seeker, baby. Snape Seeker, yeah. Well, get out the way, pansy. I know you like them Greek boys too. But let me tell you something about this one here. Knows what's up with you, no. Don't give me no brain jazz, no potters and no Weasleys. All I want is to get next to him and get greasy. Haven't you ever wondered why he's such a meanie? Did you think it's cause his heart is bleeding? I got the antidote, though it's not a silver dough. I know my love's enough to make some magic. Know my love's enough to make some magic. Yeah, Snape Seeker, I'm a Snape Seeker, baby. Snape Seeker, I'm a Snape Seeker.
Snape Seeker by Lily and James from their debut album of the same name from 2010. Their tagline is "Not Too Dead to Rock."
I mean, with the names, it's just like I cannot help but think like, oh, it's Lily and James, and they really want a three-way with Snape.
I know, same. I'm so here for it.
Yeah.
And I get like the feeling that James started this. He came up with this idea. Like this is originating with him.
This is them in the afterlife, like
Yeah.
writing their own like fan music. And when Snape ends up there, he's like, "What the hell have you been doing? I thought you hated me." I'm like, "I did," but then over time, it's just like
It's just James
you
didn't know
know.
how to handle his feelings for Snape. That's how he handled them.
Exactly. It was the 70s, internalized homophobia.
Right.
Let's be real.
Yes.
He's picking on you because he likes you.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, exactly. It's tugging your pigtails.
Oh my God, Snape and pigtails.
I know. I actually am like super into Snape with a
Love
ponytail,
it.
like a high pony.
Love it.
You know, like not like a man bun, blah blah blah, like swishing around, like
yes.
flippy ponytail.
Oh
And I
man,
just
now
love it
that
so
you
much.
said that, I'm gonna have to put that like in my next chapter.
Nice. If you ever draw it, please tag me because I need to see it. And he uses it as a weapon.
Oh, yeah.
Accidentally, quote unquote, whacking people in the
Oh man, that just makes me think of like Snape as a fighting game character now. Thank you.
Yes. Dramatic robes, dramatic hair flip.
Mm-hmm.
And just imagine he enters the ring and this is the entry song that goes with it.
Right.
All right. Okay. Now another sexy song from Swish and Flick, Like a Death Eater.
If wizards do it better, then Death Eaters do it best. 'Cause when you get down to it, evil doesn't rest. If wizards do it better, then Death Eaters do it best. They keep it going longer and put me to the test. I like a man who's not afraid to use the killing curse. If you piss him off, he might leave here in a hearse. I like a guy who's bold enough to crucial his foes. A If wizards do it better, then Death Eaters do it best. Cause when you get down to it, evil doesn't rest. If wizards do it better, then Death Eaters do it best. They keep it going longer and put me to the test. So do it like a Death Eater, like a Death Eater. Take me from behind and hit it like a Quidditch beater. Do it like a Death Eater, like a Death Eater. Knock me to the ground and do it dirty like a Quidditch beater. Do it like a Death Eater, like a Death Eater. Up against the mirror, watch me like we're in a movie theater. Do it like a Death Eater, like a Death Eater. Lie all over me like Rita Skeeter.
Okay, like a Death Eater from Swish and Flick from their 2009 album In the House of Slytherin. Nerdy hip hop and dance music meets Harry Potter dirty fan fiction.
Mhm.
That's another one that's just like so, the height of like Harry Potter fan fiction.
Mhm.
It's fun, like it makes me think of like being at a convention and everybody's just really earnestly enthusiastic about fandom. It's just a lot of fun.
Uh-huh.
It'd be our theme song. As
There
Snape
you
fans.
go.
Well, it's inclusive of Lucius and Draco. Like you've got your
Mhm.
bases
Mhm.
covered.
Oh yes.
Yeah. And even the creepy ones too. Equal opportunity Death Eater Stan.
Somebody out there has got to be all about Peter Pettigrew.
Yes.
Oh, for sure. Yeah.
I'm yet to meet them though. But
Yeah.
everybody for their own stuff, right?
Yeah, absolutely. Look, I like
Yeah.
Snilch, okay? So
Still just also great.
Yeah. Well, Megs, have you met a ship that you didn't like?
That I didn't like.
Yeah.
The only thing that I don't seek it out. It's not that I don't like it, but I've never gotten behind Wolfstar. I don't know why I find it a little bit boring.
Uh-huh.
I don't know why I feel that way because I can literally ship like anything else, but I never like seek out those works. Like I usually will like, side pairings or whatever is fine, but as far as their stories, like I don't know, I ship both of them with other people, but with each other, I don't know. I don't know what their friends to lovers dynamic like, but I ship like Ron and Harry. So I don't know why that it is that way for me, but yeah, I don't know. It's weird.
it's funny because I like them when they're appearing in a snary fic, but I would
Right,
never
like side pairing,
never
it
go out
makes-
of my
like
way.
it makes sense.
Right,
Yeah.
right.
Uh-huh.
Mhm.
Okay. Yeah. I'm not about the Marauders at all, so I can't say anything.
That's okay. I can take that. Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, and Jegulus. That's another one that I
don't get that one.
because I mean I get it because it's like, ooh, your best friend's brother and he's a Slytherin.
Right.
But of course, and then everyone like writes Regulus as hot. So I can see why it's like Marauders dreary-ish.
Yeah.
But
Mhm.
to me, I'm like, okay, Regulus is pretty. I'd rather do Regulus and Remus and then Snape and James. That's
Sure.
that's my thing because I like their toxic dynamic and stuff like that. But yeah, like, and it's really gained popularity of late, which has been positive and negative. The Jegulus fandom is quite tumultuous
My hot
right
take
now.
is like it's people who want to like Snames, but they're Snape haters. So they
Exactly,
just
exactly. They're
superimpose
like,
Snape
let's
on
go
Regulus.
Right.
Yeah, exactly. Like, let's go with the other self-sacrificing Slytherin that's probably kind of hot, even though in canon it says that he's not nearly as handsome as Sirius.
Right, right.
So it's just like, oh, his hair is even kind of dull, and he just like looks grumpy, and I'm like, okay, so it's a different separate
Just-
that we don't know anything about.
I bet they're secretly reading Snames and they're just not telling people.
Exactly.
That must be
Yeah,
it. Yeah.
exactly.
Max, were there many ships covered in your podcast with Amicus or Pettigrew?
We've talked about Pettigrew on a couple, like we did a Wolfstar. We did 2 episodes, and the first episode we joke about not really even being a Wolfstar episode. We had a guest author on who writes Wolfstar, but then we got into all these character explorations, and we went really deep into Peter Pettigrew in our first episode, which was a lot of fun. So yeah. And then my friend Katie, who's in like our Discord and runs different events like Black Zest Fest and stuff like that, did Wormtail Week. So it was all focused on works around Peter Pettigrew, which was really cool. So yeah, there's some love for him out there. It's, few and far between, but I think the biggest thing when it comes to Peter is it's another aspect of like, it's when it's natural for fans and anybody to just, obviously She Who Must Not Be Named, like wrote characters in a negative light when they were quote unquote evil or meant to be unlikable. And so I think people are less forgiving of Peter because like, especially how he's portrayed in the movies as like, they really want to make him like gross and unlikable. Like, oh yeah, he's like a, couldn't be trusted and he's like a shitty person and a weakling and a coward or whatever. But if he wasn't portrayed that way, I feel like he would have more of like the Snape or the Draco or, like people love giving villains like redemption arcs. And I don't think he gets that because of those reasons. Same thing with the Dursleys and stuff like that. Like, obviously all of these people did terrible things, but then we can pick and choose who we want to like redeem. And so I think he kind of gets the short end of the stick in that aspect because like even in Snape's worst memory, I'm like, why did you have to give that poor kid like rat teeth? Like
Right.
who the heck? Like it's not like these, the people literally become their animagus form. Like I'm like, is McGonagall like, does she have like a ton of whiskers that she's? I mean, it's just the weirdest thing to me.
James
I'm
isn't
like,
growing
why did you have
antlers,
to do
yeah.
that to that poor
Yeah.
kid? Oh my
That's a good
gosh! Like
point.
make him awkward and whatever. But that just was like, oh God, why did you have to do that? That was just awful.
That's a good point. I do want to imagine McGonagall
Yeah.
has just had cat ears the whole time and Harry just never mentions it.
Yes. Yeah, it's like the tight bun is literally to keep them flat beneath.
Yeah,
You
the
know.
hair, right?
Yeah, exactly. And when no one's looking, she's like, kind of like self grooming. Oh man. Yeah, and who knows what Sirius gets up to.
Yeah. All right. We have one last song. This piece is called The Song of Snape by Zubop. Now, it's actually not about our beloved Snape. It's about the beloved village of Snape in England, but it's still catchy, so I wanted to play it. Okay, Song of Snape by Zubop. Okay, that was Song of Snape by Zubop, composed by John Petter, arranged by Zubop, from their Hypnodisiac album. They're a vibrant London-based band playing 100% original music with influence from South Africa to South America, from funk and reggae to klezmer and beyond.
I do love klezmer. It's definitely one of my favorite genres of music, so it was exciting to see that on the list.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I have a couple albums like by the Klezmatics and things like that.
Very cool.
Yeah.
It's also one of my favorite things to listen to when I'm driving. I just want something a bit like happy and something that also keeps me awake at the same time.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, it's so energetic. Yes, it was actually composed in a garden in Snape. And I'm not sure what region of the country that the town is in, but I adopted as part of Snape culture. So
I mean, it's there, right? So
yeah,
I'm happy you included it because the album is amazing. It's one thing I keep listening to the past week.
Oh, really? The album?
Yeah.
Oh, cool.
I really like it.
Yeah, it's world music, really, but they're so, could almost say cacophony. Just that they have so many instruments, and it's just, yeah, it's wonderful. Okay, well, that's pretty much it. We will be having in some form more music and Snape episodes. They may be Spotify only. We'll have to see. These were all the people that I could get in contact with. And unfortunately, a lot of the songs are either too old or just don't have any way to contact people about them.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
Yeah. So that's what it is. And I'd like to thank all the artists for their kind permission to play on this show.
Absolutely. So much talent.
Yeah. Okay. Well, everybody, thanks for joining me. Megs, good to see you again.
Yeah, you too. This was great.
Yeah. And Masao.
Yeah, absolutely. Thanks for having me. I always love being on the show.
Yeah. And we'll be seeing you soon in another episode that we're cooking up.
Heck yeah.
Yeah. And Blendy, thank you so much.
Thank you for having me again.
Okay. Well, everybody have a good one.
You too.
You too.
And you bet.
Have a nice one.
And there you have it. Thanks again to Megs, Masao, and Blendy for joining me for our listening party. Go to our website at snapechatpodcast.com for links to playlists, songs, albums, and lyrics. The album links go to Bandcamp or Amazon. If you like the songs, consider giving the artists some love and buying their music. And here we will say goodbye. We wish we didn't have to, but it hasn't escaped our notice that life isn't fair. Like us on Facebook, follow us on Tumblr and Twitter, email us, or leave a voicemail. We'd love to hear from you. Support us on Ko-fi to help defray the costs of production. Many thanks to Nix for her work on our website at snapechatpodcast.com. Be sure to check out Care of Magical Shippers podcast. Go to alwayssnape.com for great Snapey content and community. Thanks for listening. Until next time, stay snarky.